The smoky smell in the air prompting folks, believe it or not, a lot of people to call 911 because people aren't able to determine if there's a fire in their home or if it's coming from those Canadian wildfires.
Mayor Adams talked about this. He says the FDNY responding to all the calls they get.
There are no false alarms for us. We have an obligation and responsibility. If someone calls, they smell smoke in their homes, we're not going to try to analyze that. We're going to immediately go there because timing is everything.
And not just the city, seeing a spike in calls from concerned people. News 4's Lynda Baquero's in White Plains to update us on the situation there. Linda.
Yeah, I'm here at White Plains Hospital to talk with Dr. Rafael Torres, who's the Chief Quality Officer here at the hospital, to tell us what he's seeing and what you expect over these days with all this air.
Fortunately, we haven't seen an uptick in respiratory illnesses thus far, but the poor air quality is cumulative. So we're anticipating to seeing people coming to our emergency department with asthma worsening, chronic bronchitis worsening, or something similar.
Well, that's scary, and we are hearing about calls into emergency responders as well. People wondering if there's a fire near their home. That's what one emergency center here in White Plains tells us. Calls coming into the Emergency Communication Center in White Plains today. People worried about that hazy orange air outside.
Expressing concern, and they believe there's a fire in the area.
White Plains Public Safety Commissioner David Chong, a 9/11 first responder, describes this type of smoky air as unprecedented.
Nothing like this where it's covered such a large area, and it really has covered such a large area, and it's sustained.
Westchester County canceled all outdoor events today. If you have to walk outside, the suggestion is to make it quick, especially if you have a respiratory condition like asthma or COPD. If you're inside, keep windows closed.
Go back to these things. I mean, they do help you. You know, if you're walking around, go back to these things for a day or two and wear them, and it will help you a little bit.
In the meantime, police and fire dispatchers are standing by in case that smoke is indeed local.
We're investigating. We always go out, check the area, investigate, see if there is any local fire. But for the most part, we are educating people on the phone that the Canadian wildfires are contributing to the smoke in the area.
If you do smell it, my suggestion is, now that I've told you that it's most likely coming up from the wildfires from Canada, still step outside of your house and look around, because it could be an actual fire.
Yeah, you do have to be careful. And back here live at White Plains Hospital, you see the air outside, still not healthy. Doctors here on standby if anyone needs any help. Also, police radio cars and fire trucks have oxygen for anyone in distress. That's the latest live in White Plains. I'm Lynda Baquero, News 4 New York. Back to you.